Costly mistakes investors make not starting in their 20s, and by 20s I mean age 25 maximum. Age 25 you've started investing. Here's the reason. Time is one of your most valuable assets when it comes to investing and compounding. An investor that starts investing at age 20, from age 20 to age 65, if they invest $7 a day, $7 a day, they will amass $1.5 million dollars in their retirement accounts, just investing $7 a day. Over that 40-year period, their contribution, what they contribute, would be $114,000. That's all they contribute at $7 a day. $114,000 over 45 years. Here's what compounding gives them. Here is the compounding of their interest. Their interest, earning interest, and earning interest and earning interest for 45 years. It will give them $1.4 million. You add what they put in, the actual cash they put in, $114,000 at $7 a day. You add that to the compounded growth of their interest, earning interest, earning interest, earning interest for 45 years, which is $1.4 million. And you have $1.5 million. Time is your friend when it comes to investing. Not knowing the difference. This is mistake number 2. Not knowing the difference between investing and speculating. John C. Bogle, in his book, what's the title of the book now? I've got to look it up. The little book on common sense investing. And what's the title of the other book? Not knowing the difference between investing and speculating or gambling. You see, buying the total stock market index is investing. Buying Dogecoin or buying GameStop or buying meme stocks, that, my friend, is gambling. That is speculating. Buying the total stock market index and holding on to it for 20 years, 30 years, your entire working career, that is investing. Buying a stock or an ETF or a mutual fund and selling it in a year, in 5 years, in 5 months or 5 years, that, my friend, is market timing. That is not investing. Most investors don't know the difference between investing and speculating. That's mistake number 2. Mistake number 3, not having a specific investment goal. I'll give you an example. If you're saving for retirement, you will need to set aside 25 times your annual expenses by the time you retire. I just showed you in example number 1 how an investor accumulates $1.5 million over 40 years. But it is the compounded growth of their principal that adds $1.4 million to that nest egg. Okay? So when we talk about 25 times your annual expenses, the heavy lifting will be done over time, over decades, by the compounded growth of the principal you put in. You don't have to put in the vast majority of that amount, but you have to start early, as in the case of the 20-year-old that accumulated $1.5 million over 45 years. And that 20-year-old put in $114,000. The compounded growth of their interest, compounding and compounding over 45 years, gave them $1.4 million. Remember those two numbers. Look at the ratios, appreciate it. You will need 25 times your annual income, 25 times your annual expenses on the day you retire. So let's look at a good example. Joe or Jane makes $80,000 a year. Their annual expense is $60,000 a year. $60,000 a year times 25 is $1.5 million. $1.5 million, my friend. You thought I wouldn't sing to you, did you?